This video that you watching came from my manifestation journal. I wrote it down. I told myself that I'm starting YouTube this year. Here it is. First video. Manifestation is real, baby. Welcome to our YouTube channel. 5 Hearts, 1 Hustle. It's Nurse Bre here. Some reason my lighting went off. I'm still about to record this video. I'm not about to let nothing keep holding me back from recording these videos to help y'all future nurses, because I was once in your shoes and I know how it could be. And this book out right here, this is my manifestation book. This video is well overdue. The hardest thing to do is start. Literally the hardest thing to do is start.
One day later.
Nurse Bre here. Hey, my nurse baes and my nurse gang. Welcome to this first video. I know y'all like, oh, another YouTuber. Yes, I am a YouTuber sent from God to start posting nursing videos. I have to help you future nurses out here. Y'all seen this book? I'm telling y'all, this book right here was a gift from my mother for one of my birthdays, and I really love it. Whatever I feel in my brain, or if I have a dream and I wake up, I have to write it down, because this is my book. This is my manifestation book. I'll be referencing the book during the video. Stay tuned. When I was in school, everybody always asked me like, Bre, how do you study? Like, how do you get these good grades? And especially in class during lecture, if the teacher's asking a question, I always was the one answering the question. So a lot of people always ask like, how do you know this information, or how did you retain? In this video, I'm going to show you my special tips, my special tools that I use to break down the material. It's possible to get A's in nursing school. I'm telling you, it's so possible. As you've seen from the title of this video, I was pregnant, I was raising 2 boys, and I was planning a wedding all while in nursing school, and I graduated with honors. I graduated with all A's and 1 B. So if I did it, you can too. I know y'all like, who is this girl? I'm Bre, Nurse Bre. Been a nurse a little over a year. I'm a mom of 3. And I am a wife. I've always been a little nerd. Since I became a nurse, I want to give back. I want to help future nurses, because I was once in your shoes, and I know that it is very tough. It's tough, but you can get through. You can get through. I learned from my past. I made mistakes. You know, they say mistakes are our best teachers. I think that's how the saying goes. I learned from my mistakes. Once I started taking nursing school serious, and I got my plan A, B, and C together, and I was going to be strictly dedicated to school, I stopped working. Gratefully, I did have my fiance at the time. We do have children, so he was still working. I went down to PRN like 1 day a week. I know it's different for everybody, but if you can afford to, try to go part-time or PRN, whatever works best for you, because it's hard and you really have to be dedicated to this schoolwork. Nursing is very tough, but you are tough as well. You have to learn how to use your critical thinking and your clinical judgment to think like a nurse. And once you learn how to do that, I promise you, you're going to be like, I should have been doing this. I'm here to help. I've been blessed by God that I'm able to break down information, apply the information to answer the questions correctly on the exam. I was once in your shoes, so I know the work, long hours, early clinical days. I promise you, it's all worth it. Since you already tuned in, you stayed this long, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? If you a nurse bae, comment Nurse Bae in the comments. My guy nurses, nurse gang, comment nurse gang down below, because we gang. Let's go. Nurse baes, nurse gang. Stay tuned. I promise you, I will show you this method that is proven to make you stay ahead. Always want to stay 10 steps ahead. This method that I'm going to show you will keep you on your game. So go ahead, grab a pen, grab a paper. You can pause this video if you like. We're about to get into this. Let's go. Let's learn to become studious. Hey, I hope you grabbed your pen and paper, because I'm telling you, I'm about to spill that tea. I'm about to spill the beans. I'm about to give y'all that juice. I'm telling you. First things first. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I'ma say it again.
Stay ready so you have to get ready.
What does that mean? First things first, please run. Run. Go get you a planner. Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Walmart, Target, wherever you prefer to shop. Go run to get you a planner. Get you one planner, get you two planners, get you three planners. Whatever the case is, you need a planner. Next step that we're gonna do, once you get those classes, you know what classes you're gonna attend, I want you to go ahead and print out your syllabus. Usually before classes start, your teachers, they give you access to the work. You should have access to print your syllabus before class starts. So it's no excuse. Like, it's no excuse. And I know a lot of people probably like, what is a syllabus? What is a syllabus? I didn't know what a syllabus was until I got to college. Sadly. A syllabus is what the instructors expect from the class, what they're going to teach you about the class, the grading scale, the assignments, the due dates. Everything can be found in the syllabus, the Bible of your class. So download that syllabus, print it out, bring it to class. When I was in nursing school, I was blessed that I was able to do one class at a time. We had one class every 3 weeks. Like, it sounds crazy even coming out my mouth saying one class every 3 weeks. Sometimes you have to take 3 or 4 classes. So if you have 3 or 4 classes, make sure you print your syllabus for every class. You just have to be prepared. We're done making excuses. We're taking accountability and we're writing due dates from that syllabus. We're going to put them in our planner. So make sure that you print your syllabus and add that stuff to your planner. This is your future. This is your education. This is your new career. You have to take charge. Take control. Another thing that I wanted to touch bases on is about the assignments. 9 times out of 10, the assignments that they assign to you, they coincide with lessons. So make sure that you do your assignments. Make sure you completing your assignments at least 1 to 2 days before the due date. I know it sounds like, oh my gosh, like I'm busy. I got kids. I got to work. I got to do other work. That's fine and dandy. Put all that stuff to the side. It's you. This is your future. You got to make sure that you want this. Your friends can wait. Whoever interrupting and interfering with this, they're not for you. They don't want to see you win. I'm just going to be the person to let you know that. Make sure them assignments is due well before the due date. Say, for example, you have a question. You can reach out to the instructor. You can schedule time to meet with the tutor. You can do a lot of stuff when you do stuff before the last day or before the day of. We're not doing that no more. This is not high school. We're not doing that, baby. Very cutesy, very studious. We're staying ahead, right? Right. You need to make sure that you have a good study environment, free from distractions. If you need a little music, play some music. Make sure that you're not comfortable. That sounds weird. Make sure that you're comfortable to study, but you're not so comfortable that you go to sleep. So we're not studying in the bed. Let's get us a designated area to study. Make sure your phone is on Do Not Disturb. Make sure that you are setting designated times to study. We have to do that. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to explain to you what to do with the PowerPoints and the lectures that you get from your instructors. I will attach a video to the end so you can see a visual example. I always print out my PowerPoints. I always print them out. Like, you can look at them in class. It's nothing like having that hard copy in front of you. By me wearing glasses, I just do the 2 slides per page. And if y'all want, I can also make a video on how to access those PowerPoints, how to make sure you print in the PowerPoints right, and the proper way to format those before you print them. So just comment below how to print PowerPoints in the comments if you want to see that video. Because I'm telling you, it seemed like a lot. It seemed like a hassle. In the long run, it's going to all work out. Me, I own my own printer. It's not bad to invest in a printer. You can find a printer at Walmart. You can find one on Marketplace. I don't know. It's up to you. Invest in a printer because you're going to be looking at a lot of information, a lot of material. So you might as well. If you don't want to buy a printer, some programs, some nursing programs, they do have libraries. And if you're able to print there, print there. You already paying for your tuition, paying for books. Why not go print for free? Well, it's not free, but you get what I'm saying. And last option, if you need to go to the public library, do that. It's a public library in everybody's neighborhood. Every corner you turn, it's a public library. And yes, it does cost like 10 cents a page, but again, in the long run, it's all going to work out. So do what you got to do for you. I'm telling you. You're going to take your PowerPoints to class with you. You can look at them before class if you want. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. It just depends. But at least they were printed. That's the major step. So make sure you on time to class as well. Sometimes in class, they do give you a grace period. Usually it's about a 5 to 10 minute grace period. So make sure that you get there on time. Don't be showing up late. Like I hated being late. Like it's just so unprofessional and it's just embarrassing when you walking through the class and the instructor talking like, now I gotta watch this girl book bag go down the aisle. We got our PowerPoints, we're in class. And then that's the thing too. Sometimes the teacher go through the PowerPoint so quick, like you can't even take notes quick enough. Like, how? So to get that out the way, we gonna print them PowerPoints, baby. We just print them out. While you in class and your teacher reading the PowerPoint, she may say different examples. She may keep emphasizing on a specific topic. Make sure that you underline it. Make sure that you put an asterisk next to it. Make sure you circle it. Make sure you do something to know that this is important content. Make sure that you know that. So like my program that I went to, they would send us the recorded lectures. The lectures were PowerPoints basically. And in the teacher's PowerPoints, they had like description boxes. So in the description box, it will literally have so much details. And a lot of the stuff in the description box was the answers to the exam. So I highly encourage you to look all through those PowerPoints. Just know that. Double check your notes and then go through with a highlighter. Highlight anything, highlight anything that you underlined and circle. Highlight anything that the instructor may have repeated or emphasized on during the lecture. I did because it's a lot of big words in nursing. It's a lot of words I still can't say. I'll be like, that thing right there. Or take note of any content or material that you don't know, because we're going to reference the book. Whichever book that your teacher puts in that syllabus, we're going to reference that book and get a clearer understanding, dive more deeper into it. You can look on Google, you can look on YouTube and all that stuff, but it's just like, if the teacher is teaching this specific content from this specific book, 9 times out of 10, the wording for the exam will be the same from the book. So just don't be too much. Or if it's just like a little definition, just look on Google real quick. If it's something from the PowerPoints or a disease that you need further understanding about, make sure you reference the book. And speaking of the books are thick. Like, I don't know who back about to break with all them books in a book bag, baby. But me personally, I never read the full book. I'm not about to read the book front to back, do 12 assignments, do this, that, and the third. I can't. If you're watching this video and you're like, oh my gosh, do you? If you want to read the book front to back, be my guest. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but what I do, I'll scan through the book, highlighted boxes with the most tested content or viewpoints. So I will go through that chapter and I will look through there. And then on the last page, usually it's like the most tested NCLEX points. So I would definitely look through there. And you'll be surprised. A lot of the stuff like in the summary or on the last page, like I said, some of those will be test questions or test answers. And they also have a lot of practice questions at the end of the chapter in your book. So as far as utilizing my book for that, I did do that. But I was not about to read big, thick books from front to back. Like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's different options how you print your PowerPoints. You can print some with lines. I'm really not going to get into that. I'm going to show you how I do it. So I print it like this. I print 2 slides per sheet. And then I go through and listen to my lectures, or I take my PowerPoints to class, be prepared. And once you're in class, your instructor, she's going to say, he or she will say things that's going to be important that you may see on your exam. So as you can see down there, it's a whole bunch of information that's not on a PowerPoint. More than likely, some of that information will be on the exam. So I like to go through that box and just write down the important pieces. I'm not going to write all of this down as notes. Like, I don't do that. I just take shorthand notes and just basically try to sum it up and put it in words that I remember. And also you can see here, my instructor, she did highlight this. So I could expect to see something like this on the quiz. So yeah, this is just an example. And as you start filling in your PowerPoint, all the information and stuff, just start thinking in your head. We know for a fact they're not going to ask us straight away, like, what's a straight definition? But, for example, they may ask, what are some non-infectious triggers? So, as you're writing your notes and you're formulating all your notes, you should be putting in your head and just trying to think of questions and thinking like a nurse, utilizing critical thinking before you even get to the exam, because you know the information, you're learning the information, but as you ask yourself questions as to how this information could be tested, then you start better understanding the questions and the content, if that makes sense.
Activated when the body is injured, when foreign substances are present, or when the infectious agent is attacked. Steps of inflammation, pattern receptors, which we kind of already discussed all of those. So what does this look like in our body? So that redness, that pain, warmth, decreased function, that doesn't always mean that it is infected. Just because that redness, pain, warmth, all of those cells, all of those white blood cells